Great conditions as always, eh? Another windy, moody, rainy and possibly snowy camp. This should be fun. Well, I'm back up in the Northumberland hills, more of the Cheviot hills on the border. I'm off for a wild camp in these conditions. The plan is to head up to a crag that has got a bit of a cove through it, a bit of a horseshoe, and the way the wind direction's coming from, like sort of the west, southwest, we should be sheltered against the back wall. There's a few lads coming up. There's me, the Geordie Wild Camper, and Mark. I don't know if the Geordie Wild Camper's mate is coming or not, but it should be a good one. We should be tucked away well. Bit of a festive one, bit of a catch up that we haven't had in a while. So I'm looking forward to it. The plan for myself is a bivvy camp. So I've got my tarp with us. I've also got the tent. If I can do the bivvy I will, but it depends what the wind direction is. But when I get up there, check it out, and then decide from there. The conditions that we're camping in is 60-mile-an-hour winds on top of the Cheviot, so it should be about 40 here, -9 temperature, always about -5, but if you're out of that wind chill, probably be a lot higher. I'm sure we'll be fine. With it being wet and wild today, it's ideal conditions to try out some new equipment that's waterproof. So Leak Dry, I've been wearing their equipment now for obviously the last 6 months. They've introduced some new clothing with some new technology, so now the socks and the gloves are merino lined. The beanie there, that is fleece lined. It is red hot. It's really good. A few little tests of these so far. Waterproof, no problem at all. We're having the merino wool in the socks and the gloves. Your hands are lovely and warm. That's the gloves there. I don't know what the technology is on the fingers, but it's very good on the phones. It's very fast, as some of the other gloves I've got. You've got to press really hard, but good grips on them. They feel nice. They don't feel plastic like other brands. The hat, absolutely cracking. Nice little beanie. Ideal to sleep in really, but yeah, it's doing the job today. The socks, we'll see what they're like later, but the merino wool should wick away all the sweat. I shouldn't have damp feet, which is going to be a massive bonus. But yeah, head to toe waterproof gear. These conditions are lovely. The Geordie should already be here, so let's see where he's pitched, considering the wind and the tent he's brought. I've arrived at the location. The crag itself goes all the way around. I have a look around the front edge. There's a little bit of wind on this side. It shouldn't be further out. There's none on the top where I've just been, so there's another potential spot. But we'll check it all out. Some nice little bits. I'll have a look. There's another spot here, but it's really wet. We'll carry on. Would have been really good this in the summer. I should say it will be good in the summer. Very nice. Offers good views. So I've arrived. I think this is going to be my pitch over here. Steve's pitched over there. He's getting his cell set up. I'm just trying to find the place that's out of the wind. It seems to be here at the moment. I'm going to drop down there, literally check it all out, but there is none here. It's just trying to find that perfect spot really. That bit there is pretty good. Could be the one, this, to be honest with you. Saves using the tent, gets the top out. So my chosen pitch is here. Mark's arrived in his new tent and he's pitched there, or going to be pitching there. It's not flat enough for the Geordie. Carries the spirit level on. So I'm setting up down here. I'll have to tape it off with a view heading over there. Not much of a view due to the rocks, but I'm covered. I've got Mark setting up over there. Just get these big stakes in, get it tied up. I'm gonna have to have a bit of a rejig on my pitch. I can't get it due to the rocks. Mark's also struggling, so yeah, I think I might have to just go for the V. So that's my point put up. I want to bring the sides down now and tuck a little bit underneath, so get that down. We're losing light, but not that fast. I've had to pinch 2 poles off Mark. I'm going to brace the back end here, just sort of from pushing it. It should be fine when I'm in it. But yeah, solid poles them. So bit of a first for me in a long time. So don't call us on the pitch, or if I'm doing it wrong, I'm making the most out of what I've got. So a nice little loop there. Pull that up. Put that through. Keep that high. Bring it round. And tie that in. And that's it. Get that down here. Apart from Steve, like me and Mark's had really difficult pitches, so yeah, get the most out of this one. And that's the setup for me. That's all I need, to be honest with you. So let's get inside. Yeah, the lights faded fast. I've had a bit of a nightmare trying to set it up, but I've got it set up perfect now. I'm just getting my stuff in and I'll be sorted. So I'll pump this pillow up, chuck the rest in, and I'm done. As the lad said, I'm brave tonight. Well, I'm set up. I'll show you about. So little Neil mat, and then I have my Alp kit, Hunker XL, snug pack sleeping bag, the big Agnes with a Robbins mat, the electronics and little bits there, and on the other side of my bag, my pillow, which I'll bring up now. But yeah, everyone's set up. Mark's in his, cooking away. I've got Steve over there. So it took us a while to get set up, as the surroundings are very rocky, but I'm in, I'm happy, and I'm not using my tent, and this is what I wanted really, so I should be alright. If anything, I can pull that down there to close that end off, which I might do later on. We'll see where the wind's driving from in the rain, but I want to enjoy a beer anyway. Had a good bit crack on with the lads, hence why it's dark. Setting up took a while as well, so not bad. So yeah, might do a few little tweaks to get it a little bit tighter, but overall I'm happy. That's the only issue. I've got the rock, but I'm out the wind. I'm the only one that's out the wind, to be honest with you. So yeah, I made it work and I'm happy. So I'm coming for a bit of a nosy. I want to check out Mark's tent. Sand, Hillyberg Sulu, red label, very similar to what I had. So here he is anyway. Say hi, Mark.
Hello. I read.
First time using it, and he's happy with the size. That was the only thing. It was the same when I got mine, but the nice tents.
I'll let you know in the morning.
There you go. So we'll get a review from Mark, but I love the colour, mate. It's got that sheen about it. It's standing well, pegged out, narrow end down here. Absolutely solid. It's going nowhere, to be honest with you. And there's me in the back. And we have Steve there, hiding on the front edge.
I'm moving my tent. Oh yeah.
Aye. He should have made the decision earlier when he wanted to move it, but yeah, now the gusts are coming in. I think they're spiraling a bit and hitting you.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
But now we're going to do it. So yeah, we'll give Steve a hand and get his tent moved. Picking it up there. So yeah, let's get this shifted. What's he like, eh?
Oh yeah, no.
The new pitch.
Scandi, where's it?
Shows what's in there. Spoiled for Christmas,
Well,
eh?
let's be honest, these are the things that you can afford yourself when you have a light setup. You can bring the extras like a jam scone. It's a fruit scone actually, but it's got jam and
so what you're saying is go lighter but bring heavier treats.
Food. Aye.
Heavier thing in your pack, that is.
Oh, look at that.
Well, that's me in now. I want to put my nightwear on, get my socks off, put some warmer socks on, and that'll be me happy, and get some food on. Got the leaf dry socks on. I must say, kept me warm all day up until now, until I take them off. Waterproof. So yeah, they perform well. The gloves they have, and so's the hats. So yeah, so far so good. Yeah, let's get ourselves sorted out. That's me set up now in my bed. Just getting the sensor blue on there. Just checking there. 4 degrees. So we've got a wind chill, so I think what I want to do tonight is just nip this end down before I go to sleep. Yeah, I'm all in, happy. Brought the bag up a little bit, put that one in the waterproof covering, see electronics, everything else is here, waterproof jacket. I've got my boots here, so I'm really happy. It's just a wind chill, I think I'll get us, but should be alright. I've actually got the little foot pad there, the kneel pad just on the side as a bit of a windbreaker. I have got my windbreaker in my bag, but I can't be bothered to get it really. I just tuck the way down there. Right, it's working a treat. So I'll let this boil for 5 minutes. I just made myself a meal like I did the last time. So get this in us. They make a lovely hand warmer, these, mind, I tell you that. Absolutely boiling. A little bit of movement, get it warm, and get it in us. Try not to get all over. But I'm all fed now. Steve's having a little bit of a catch up and some Theo Von, and we've got Mark warming his toes. So I'm going to go up to the top now, check out the winds, really see what it is. It was 30 mile an hour when I was coming in. Be pushing hard over here. But, yeah, plenty of shelter here, but at the front where Steve was, it's crazy. So let's go and have a look. Max here of 76 up here on the Crag edge. I couldn't imagine more of the lake. More up there on the top. Yeah. It's very windy. Walking windy. That's me in my bed now. Had another beer. Just checked out the weather a little bit more and that was it. But crazy winds at that speed. The gusts are crazy up there, but you wouldn't believe where I am. I mean, I'm at the back. I'm getting a little bit, it's 5-10 mile an hour and that's it. But I've closed up that exit now a little bit more, and that will do us. The rain's coming a bit as well. Tomorrow morning, as the sun rises, is when everything starts to settle, so it should be alright. But here the gusts, I've tightened mine up as best I can. I'm in the bivvy bag, so I don't mind if the tar bits is a little bit, but the best I can do. The lads are getting a little bit of wind out there, but it is what it is. We are prepared for it anyway. There'll be no bailing. We'll just get on and it's like this until about 8 AM. So I'm going to play a little bit of YouTube on now, have a little bit of a catch up, and then literally nod off to sleep. I'm all prepared, all in order, in case the worst happens. So it's a bit easy to pack up. I think we've just been in a bivvy. It does make things simple anyway, because there isn't much room to put stuff, and everything's all in bags in order. Good morning. Not a bad night's sleep last night. Only problem I had was a little bit of wind chill on my face, as the temperatures dropped to 3 degrees. The wind chill must have been about -5, and it was coming down and through this gap here. It did cause the peg at the back that I put in to pull out, so I got a carabiner off my bag, put the peg in a different place and used that to latch it across, and that was fine. But now I've got no rain in, got a little bit of condensation just because I ended up turning against the tarpaulin on the 45 degree side, just to keep the wind chill away from us a bit. But I was fine, I slept okay, everything in here is okay, there's nothing wet. It was a good night's kip. The lads said the same, they had a good night's kip. I mean, they were a little bit more exposed. Mark had a little bit of wind, but he brought the right tent for us. Steve's getting himself away, so as me and Mark left, we're gonna slowly get ourselves up, get some breakfast on the go, get that sun to come up, pack down slowly. But yeah, overall, not a bad night. Oh, lovely. It's time for me to let this mat down and get packed away slowly, just so I can get out a little bit easier. I'm up and I'm out of my pit. There's mine, it's actually still up well. No loose guy lines, to be honest. We've got Mark over there. How was your first night in your tent, Mark?
It was beautiful!
It's alright, he says. We got a little bit of condensation as you always do, but held up alright. He got a little bit of wind last night coming in from the front. He was doing a bit of yee-haw cowboy, and so that's how I knew. Whereas for the distance of there to there, and we had the Geordie in between us, it's a massive difference for me not getting any at the back, hardly. So I see we had the odd gust coming off the rocks at the back and in, but it was just the wind chill. But I've let me mat down, slowly have it packed down, get the camera out, have a bit tottle on, and then head up. But I've just been noticing a few little things around here as well. Someone's made another fire there. There's some rubbish up behind them rocks there. There's some logs and that down there, and some rubbish and a bit of a fire. It's getting disrespected a little bit of a shame, like, but it is a lovely place. It's one of them ones I think I'll always come back to. That's the inside of mine all empty now. Most of the contents are in the bag. I've got a few little bits to do. Mark's going to take the outer of his down, and then that'll be us done. Weather has really just settled. Wind's knocked the cell right off. Nice little bit of light rain, which I'm not going to complain about, but we haven't got far to walk really. Back to the car, about 45 minutes on the short track. I'll get this out, get that down, and thanks to Mark for his trekking poles. I wouldn't have slept like that, would I? That's us off the crag, up to the top, and a bit of shelter. A good camp. The weather wasn't as good as predicted with the wind pushing in, but we've enjoyed it. Got a little bit of rain at the minute, and we're happy to go. So it's a bye from me, it's a bye from Mark. I'll see you on the next one.